This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
Hello, good evening. It is Saturday, 10 p.m. here in Los Angeles on the Pacific, especially on this part of the world. Those people po watching in Manila, in the Philippines, it is 2 p.m. Balik na po tayo ulit sa 2 p.m. slot namin ng Dear Kuya Jush, Ate Jen. Live na live po tayo ngayon sa mga platforms na sasabihin namin sa inyo. Pababatiin ko muna si Ate Jen na napakadilim niya ngayon. Ate Jen, bati ka muna.
Hi everybody, this is your Ate Jen and good evening, good morning, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. I'm actually here at the Lightscape Arboretum in Alhambra, California, and next week I'm going to be featuring this at Bahay Negosyo at Iba Pa. So I was invited here actually, spur of the moment ng aking cousin. Buti pala, inimbita ko kasi ang mahal pala ng bayan.
I know, but it's a very, very beautiful place for those people in Southern California. Yeah,
it is actually beautiful and relaxing, believe it or not talaga. Nakakatuwa siya, na-relax talaga ako. It's $32 per head, but it's actually really worth it. Yan. Yeah. So next week, abangan nyo sa Bahay Negosyo at Iba Pa right after Kuya Jush and Ate Jen. So Kuya Jush, I heard ang ganda-ganda ng ating
I know. Pero Ate Jen, live na live muna tayo sa PHLV Facebook page. So yung hindi pa po mag-join din po kayo at live na live din kami ngayon sa YouTube ng PHLV Radio. So please like, share, and subscribe. Also, we are live then on Alexa Fire channel. Just go to PHLV Radio TV as well as sa mga podcast po ng Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, as well as Spotify. Tapos if you missed, kasi po ang daming nagsasabi, what if we missed or na-late kami sa aming sa mga shows ng PHLB, you could always go back to the PHLB website page, which is www.phlbradio.com, or pwede rin po kayong pumunta ng PHLB YouTube channel and you could find all our shows, naka-playlist na po. At not to miss, ang dami pong nangyayari ngayon across the globe, and PHLB is there to bring you not only the news but different things happening globally. So Ate Jen, ito na. Okay, nako, ito na. Bago tayo magsimula, ito na. Batiin muna natin si Larry Lontok is watching from Houston, Texas. Si Lloyd Mystica is from Liliu, Laguna. Oh, ang ating si Aseret. Oh, Aseret. Sabi niya, hi Kuya John, Ate Jen. Si Eri Takahashi and Estrada. Good evening, Ate Jen. Happy holidays, PHLB Radio. Hi, Eri. Okay, ang topic natin today, supposedly like what we announced last week, or I announced, dapat My Uncle, My Lover. Kailan papalta natin kasi mas timely raw to according to some people. So postpone ko lang ng konti because this letter sender was asking kung talagang pwede kasi in time for the holidays na parang importante na marinig. Ayan, Ate Jen, lumiwanag ka na. Kung nasa ka ba?
Yes, because I'm underneath all this
lights. Mga kumikutita pang iyong background.
Kumikutita. It's actually relaxing and it's really nice here. You guys should come here talaga.
Yeah, at saka beautiful yan. Beautiful yan. At they only do that for the holidays. Okay, so ang title ng episode natin today, so yung mga listeners natin, we need your participation kasi maganda po talaga yung topic natin today. Sabi niya, ito po ay, ang title po ng episode natin is Nagising sa Isang Bangungot. Okay, bangungot is nightmare.
Nightmare.
In English. Nagising sa isang bangungot. Okay? So ito yan. Magandang araw to both of you. Kuya Jush, Ate Jen. Ako po si Ben, 25 years old, estudyante dati Tubong Luzon ang mga parents ko, pero sa Maynila ako pinanganak at lumaki. Dito naman kami, di naman kami mahirap pero di naman din kami mayaman. Sabi nga, sakto lang. Kuya Josh, Ate Jen, ang istorya ko ay nagsimula nung college days ko. Napabarkada ako sa mga taong masasabing hindi naging magandang impluensya sa buhay ko. May utak naman ako, especially sa math. Naging magkaibigan kaming tatlo, sabi nga, 3 musketeers kami, na naging tawag sa amin dahil we are always together. Mabuting kaibigan sina Kaloy at David. Kaloy at David. Okay? Mahilig silang marijuana at mag-uminom ng alak. Nung una, panay ang iwas ko kahit panay ang alok nila sa akin. Subalit, minsan, napagalitan ako sa bahay namin kaya sa galit ko at sama ng loob, sumubok na rin akong humithit ng marijuana. Nabasa ko na okay naman pala ang marijuana sa katawan dahil ginagamit itong gamot. Nung una, pahit-hit-hit lang ako pero di ko napansin na naging regular user na ako. I will not lie sa inyo na hindi ko gusto ang pakiramdam. I will lie sa inyo kung sasabihin kong hindi ko gusto ang pakiramdam ko dahil sa sarap ng tama sa akin. Kuya Josh, Ate Jen, dahil sa sobrang gamit ng marijuana na halos araw-araw na paggamit, tila nawalang epek na sa akin ang marijuana. Dahil dito, nag-try na rin ako ng shabu dahil yun lang ang pwede naming makuha o mabili. Sobrang mahal kasi ng cocaine. Sorry Kuya Josh, Ate Jen, iba ang tama sa akin ito. Masarap siya nung una pero kalaunan, iba na ang pakiramdam ko. Masakit man aminin nalulung ako sa shabu. Totoo na ibang tao ka, nagiging ibang tao ka dahil doon. Marami akong bagay na nagawa dahil sa aking naging bisyo. Ate Jen, okay ka lang? Nung una, kupit-kupit lang ako ng pera sa magulang ko. Nagbebenta rin ng mga gamit ko hanggang mga bagay-bagay sa aming bahay. Mga small items naman hanggang palaki na ng palaki. Ang sabi ko sa nanay at tatay ko, siguro may nagnakaw o nasalsihan tayo. Ang lingit sa kanilang kaalaman, ako ang kumuha noon at ibinenta ko para makabili ng shabu. Pagdating ng panahon, nahuli rin ako na ako ang may kasalanan, ako ang gumagawa. Pero natural, hindi ako umamin. Hindi mo naman kasi mahalata na adik ako dahil mestizo ako at magaling umarte na parang walang nangyayari. Ilang beses na rin akong nagbenta ng aking katawan para makapera na pambili ng shabu. Wala akong pinipili. Kahit sino, basta may bayad, go ako. Ilang beses na rin, Ate Jen at Kuya Josh, na ilang beses na rin ako, Kuya Josh, Ate Jen, na nagbenta, hindi lang sa isang tao, kadalasan sa bayan na. Isang araw, nagising ako sa sobrang sakit ng aking katawan. Buong katawan, Ate Jen, Kuya Josh, pati ang ari ko ay masakit din. Sa sobrang sakit, dinala ako sa ospital. Doon ko nalaman na may STD o sexually transmitted disease na ako at may sakit sa baga. Kuya Josh, Ate Jen, para akong nagising sa isang bangungot. Sobrang pagsisisi ko sa aking mga ginawa. Ngayon, nagpapagaling ako sa aking sakit. Kahit sabi ni doktor, malala na ako. Kuya Josh, Ate Jen, binalak kong isulat sa inyo para kapulutan ng aral ang aking istorya. Dami kong natutunan. Una, mamili ng mga kaibigan. Pangalawa, hate mo ang drugs. Tatlo, magdasal. Pang-apat, tandaan masarap ang mabuhay. Sana ay may natutunan ang mga viewers at listeners ng Dear Kuya Jush at Ate Jen sa aking istorya. Laging nakasubaybay, Ben. Yon, Ate Jen, yun ang kanyang kwento. Nagising siya sa isang bangungot, pero ngayon he is really, really, really sick. Kaya nga, inuna ko na to sa kanyang pakiusap na baka hindi na niya maabutan ang show kapag magtatagal. So medyo inuna ko na muna ito kasi masyadong malala na siya. As of now, ang sabi nung kamag-anak niya, nasa ospital na siya. Yon. Pero bago ko sabi ni si Fil-Am Star. Hello, hello Gary. Sabi niya, hi Josh, and how are you? Okay. Go, Ate Jen. What do you think sa ating letter sender? Ate Jen, wala kang sound. Ate Jen? Ate Jen? Ate Jen? Ate Jen, nakamute ka.
Mute. Okay, hello?
Ayan. Oh.
Okay, I was
Ayan na.
muted. I'm so sorry. What's his name? Ben? Was
Si
it
Ben, yes.
Ben?
Yes.
Ben, you know what? I will pray for you. Huwag kang bibitaw. Still pray. Thank you so much for entrusting us, Kuya Josh, your story. And yes, for sure, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be able to get inspired, and at the same time parang panggising din sa kanila ang naging sitwasyon mo, and hopefully it doesn't have to go this far para sa ibang tao. So you know what, nakakalungkot masabihin that there's always a saying that ang pagsisisi is laging nasa huli, unfortunately. Hopefully we still can have miracles that can happen, that you'll be able to survive, to surpass, and gumaling ka pa. I do always believe in miracles, especially at this time of the year. Why not? We're gonna have prayer warriors for you, Ben. Yun nga, at least Kuya Josh, Ben is gracious enough na ibahagi sa atin ang kanyang story para kapulutan ng aral and magsilbing guide sa mga tao na hopefully hindi pa huli ang lahat para sa kanila. So napakalungkot naman ng sitwasyon ni Ben. So but yeah, it's true, we have to pick friends. Unfortunately, it's not always the case kasi syempre once kaibigan mo na, hindi naman madali na, we cannot judge people. So it's so hard na so hopefully lang na once may nakita tayong negativity or hindi nauugnay sa personality natin na hindi tugma sa atin, na hopefully makaiwas pa tayo, 'di ba? Yun lang naman ang laging natin. Inaasahan natin. So, Kuya Josh, how about you?
Well, firstly, Ben, may almost the same yung natin, yung Kuya ni Ate Jen. Firstly, Ben, unang-una, ako kasi I hate drugs Parang, 'di ba? Kasi naintindihan ko yung nangyari sa iyo. Unang-una, thank you sa tiwala for sending it to me. Alam ko maraming nakikinig at people would appreciate you sharing with us. Yung sa mga nakikinig at nanonood, please do comment what you think. Unang-una doon sa mga kaibigan, I agree with you. Kasi sa panahong to, Ate Jen, it's so hard talaga malaman kung sino yung mga kaibigan. Sabi nga nila tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. Ako, I don't personally believe that. Kasi like in my case, because of the mundong yung sa naka-surroundings ko, I do have friends na mga addict din. And some are still using them. Dahil siguro, as you know, malakas yung personality ko, I don't really succumb to that. And I think nakwento ko pa sa'yo minsan, di ba? Na
Yes, likewise.
nagsesession sila ng cocaine, tapos they let me try it. Tapos, and firstly, ang always, kasi Ben, ako kasi, and I think I mentioned it to Ate Jan before, I'm already high on life. So to me, doing drugs, masyado na mataas yung level ko sa kasayahan sa mundo. Okay?
Oo, di ba
So,
ako nga, ultimo alcohol, hindi ako, daluka-luka na ako, lalagyan mo pa ako alcohol, abay sus.
correct, di ba? Pero I understand also, not all people are like myself or Ate Jen, na sa buhay pa lang, high na kami. So what I'm trying to tell you, like yung sabi mo nga, you want to share with us yung mamili ka ng kaibigan, and how do you do that? You pray for discernment, o malalaman mo naman kasi at mararamdaman mo. May mga kaibigan kasi parang nandyan lang, may kaibigan talaga they will bite the bullet for you, may kaibigan naman na pangsaya lang, tapos may kaibigan namang talagang tunay. What I noticed sa buhay ko, the older I get or the mature I get, the more
Wise.
the more wise I become. Meaning, dati kasi nung bata ako, Ate Jen, dami kong kaibigan, parang isang barangayan, no? Tapos as you age, as you mature, kumukunti lang siya.
Nalalagdag sa isa.
Oo, di ba? Kasi unang-una, sa akin, Ate Jen, and I know Ben, maybe it's same to you too. Yeah. Friendship talaga, forget about the money kasi kinikita naman natin yun It's the time na nilalagay mo, yung invested time. At saka yung effort kasi especially whether anywhere in the world, you take time kasi you take time to talk to them, to see them, to have lunch with them, to have dinner with them, to fellowship with them. At minsan yun ang pinakamahirap, yung time as you age. Okay, secondly, maganda yung sabi niya, iwasan ng droga, whether it is marijuana, whether it is shabu, cocaine, heroin, those are synthetics. Okay, in my mind, and somebody can correct me, anything that is not normal or natural will have an effect. Lalo na yung ganyan, hindi lang naman natin nalaman ngayon na yung mga drugs din, it's bad. And as we all know, I understand also, tama yung sinabi ni Ben kanina, mayroong medicinal factors din yung marijuana. Pero as long as it's prescribed by the doctor.
And anything that is, Kuya Jush, diba? Anything that is too much is wrong. Not
correct.
Good. As long as naman ako mga kilala na they do the marijuana and everything because of medicinal factor. And then at the same time, they can handle it din naman themselves.
Yeah.
Anything na pag hindi nyo na kaya and it's too much na, it's time to stop na. Kaso minsan kadalasan pag masyado ng yung kumbaga masyado ka nang nalulunga na baon sa drugs, mas mahirap ng kalimutan or talikuran, 'di ba? Yun ang problema.
Tapos minsan kasi Ate Jen, I mean, I'll be a hypocrite kung sasabihin kong I didn't try. Kasi parang there was a time kasi na parang yun ang in thing parang alcohol, sigarilyo, you will try. Kalang depende kasi. Ako kasi isang stick lang and that was it for me. Ang joke nga ng mga kaibigan ko, bakit parang walang tawa sa'yo? Sabi ko kasi nga, hindi nyo naiintindihan, high na ako sa life itself. So that would not make any difference. At saka yung personality. But what I'm saying, like what I said earlier, previously, hindi lahat ng tao has that capacity or capability. Yung iba kasi talaga, at ang droga or drugs or whatever kind it is not a solution. Like sabi nga niya, dati iwas-iwas si Ben. Sabi niya, di ba? Tapos after that, napagalitan siya. And because of that, nagsama yung loob niya, nag-try siya. And then one thing led to the other. Tapos tinan mo Ate Jen, tinan mo yung storya niya. It is so sad, and I know we have heard stories like this. It's not a unique story. Nalaman natin sa ibang kaibigan din natin yan, na pag addicted ka na sa something, whether marijuana yan or shabu, you do things out of the ordinary. Like ito, nagnakaw na siya, kupit-kupit, to the point na binenta na niya yung katawan niya for sex. So it's not like, Ben, sorry, hindi yan isolated case. marami akong alam na ganyan na dumarating sa panahon na talagang wala na silang maibenta. And so what's the next and easiest thing to do? Binenta yung katawan. Ito nga sabi nga niya, which kind of sad, hindi na siya namimili. Meaning anybody, di ba? Tapos
That's why,
oo, wala na. Tapos minsan sabay-sabay. So no wonder it makes sense kung bakit nagkaroon siya ng STD. Okay, hindi naman sinabi what it is. But yung sa lungs, doon ako medyo, hindi ako sure bakit tinamaan yung baga niya. Siguro because of the marijuana in shabu, no? Sobrang gamit. Yun. Tapos, totoo yung sinabi niya, yung pang-fourth na sabi niya natutunan niya, masarap mabuhay even with all these problems that's facing us, 'di ba? Kasi 'di ba, Ate Jen, lahat naman lumilipas. Lahat naman may katapusan eh. What do you think, Ate Jen?
One thing more na sinabi nga niya, masarap mabuhay. This I've seen so many times, and it's so sad to the friends that I lost. No matter how you slice it, kasi di ba meron tayong mga saying habang buhay ay, di bali nang mamatay na maaga, basta makain ko lahat ng gusto ko, or mapuntahan ko lahat ng gusto ko, etc., etc. Pero you know what, at the end of the day, so many times na nangyari na even though I have one friend na ang cancer niya, nagsimula sa throat, and then breast, and then sa lungs, to the bones, to the point na kahit igalaw mo lang yung kama niya, humihirap sa sakit because the cancer is nasa bones na. So talaga hirap na siya. Still, she want to live. But it's too late, diba? It's too late. Yun talagang, I can attest to that. A lot of my friends that had gone to heaven, unfortunately, no matter how painful the circumstances of their cancer or their illness, they still want to live. Ibang klase kasi siyempre, especially we have loved ones that's still here. Meron pa tayong mga gustong gawin sa buhay natin na hindi na nagagawa. So that itself, we have to really treasure data and then isipin natin mabuti ano ba, especially now na mas marami tayong oras dahil sa pandemic pa rin, and how can we better our life, and if we have something to change before it's too late. So yeah, Ben, you know what, I am so sorry with need to pray for natin. Let's help and pray for Ben's recovery,
Ito, sabi ni Aseret. Hi Aseret, maraming salamat sa sa comment mo. Ito yung sabi ni Aseret. That's so sad. Lagi nasa huli talaga ang pagsisisi. I hope may natutunan tayo and magising ang ibang naliligaw ng landas. We'll pray for you. Thank you. That was a good advice. Alam mo, it's so sad kasi like now, he's only 25, Kuya Ate Jen.
Wow.
He's 25 years old. Parang
my goodness, younger than
diba?
My kids. Oh my
diba,
goodness.
Napakabata to be going to this. At tapos, syempre hindi rin naman pwede, Ate Jen, na sisisihin mo yung kaibigan. Kasi choice mo rin yan, di ba? I mean, we have friends na you cannot blame it on other people kasi at the end of the day, hindi naman ka nakatutok yung baril sa ulo mo para sabihin, either humitit ka or will kill you. So, nandun yung free will. So, in this particular case, Ben, I know I don't want to add more fuel to the fire, pero I'm glad na at least na-realize mo, and it's very, very important talaga, the people you associated yourself with, kasi talagang malaki talaga ang factors, especially now. Kailangan talaga yung mga kaibigan, you have to be discerning, di ba, Ate Jen?
Yes.
Kasi, depende yan kasi may mga kaibigan na they'll take you to places wherein you will be successful. Yung iba naman, ayan, katulad ng firstly, diba, drugs yun Kahit kasi, Ate Jen, ako kasi talagang kahit anong kumbinsi sa akin, nobody can tell me na drugs or of any kind, hindi medication drugs, illegal drugs, to me, by the name alone illegal, that's already a big no-no. So
Uh-huh.
and yung sabi nga ni Azaret I know it's so sad, 'di ba? Na nasa huli ang pagsisisi. And hopefully yung friend mo si Kaloy at saka si David, sana marinig nila to at share nila if their users also, huwag na mag-influence, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Huwag na mag-engganyo.
Yeah. I know, you know what? Sometimes I've been around those type of friends before. Actually, in the early 2000, you know. But one thing for sure, I appreciate them for not forcing me to do it.
Yeah.
Really, seriously. I told them, you know what? I tell them yung point of view ko regarding drugs. And I told them, I'm not here to try to convince you, but I'm just gonna let you know what I think about it. And you guys are my friends. I just hope that you realize, you know, what is right and what is wrong. And I'm not your mother to tell you that it is wrong. But, you know, one thing I appreciate is hindi nila ako talagang pinilit. Talagang in fact, pag may bagong kaibigan before na hindi ako kilala, sasabihin nila, oh, ikaw Jen, bakit hindi ka tumira? Ganyan. My friends themselves say, hoy, wag niyong idamay ang kaibigan namin. You know, they protect me too because they know that you know, hindi ako ganon, you know. So, yeah, not that type. So, yun.
Especially now, Ate Jen, kita mo ito yan na nung college pa siya. During that time kasi hindi pa uso yung masyadong elevated na yung mga illegal drugs eh. Kasi ngayon, as we all know, di ba? Especially sa mga clubs prior to the pandemic, usong-uso ngayon ng ecstasy. Yeah. Di ba? Which
oh my gosh,
they call it
the date almost drug. Died that one.
Yeah, di ba? Yeah. Not only, di ba, pwede kang mamatay, at the same time, you will be unconscious, especially yung mga female natin. And a lot of times, that's why they said it's a date drugs. Kasi doon na nagagawa yung mga karumal-dumal na krimen against women. And let's face it, Ate Jen, hindi lang naman babaeng nare-rape, pati ang mga lalaki. It's just like the guys would never come out because of the stigma that it will do to them. Pero, yun ang very, very popular ngayon, especially the millennials, ecstasy.
I know, yeah. I know a couple of friends. They went to a concert in Miami, Florida, which we know is closer to the border of you know what country. So, ang nangyari yata is somebody gave them a candy. Akala nila regular candy lang and stuff. Yung pala ecstasy. After ang bilis daw, siguro mga after 10 minutes or something, umiikot na raw yung paningin nila and iba na yung pakiramdam nila na parang nag-hallucinate na sila, na natataranta sila na hindi nila alam kasi they never took any drugs naman. So siguro yung effect sa kanila baka mas matindi, mas malala, and you know, so yun.
Kasi Ate Jen, remember nung time natin, normally, di ba nagiging joke pa yan among our friends. They normally put the marijuana, yung nahalatang age natin, di ba tawag pa nga dyan, Mary Jane? Nilalagay sa brownies eh, di ba? Sa brownies nilagay. Then you eat the brownies and then you become high. Kasi kung hindi ka, you're not into smoking. Iba na kasi ngayon ng panahon, like what you said, yung ecstasy parang candy. Di ba? Parang, pati yun nag-evolve na rin eh, no? Now, Ate Jen, what do you think naman? Exactly. Okay, kasi this all happened in Manila, in the Philippines. What about here? Anong stand mo? Kasi dito legal lang ang marijuana eh, especially where you are in Nevada. Eh kahit sa California rin legal na kami eh.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. And then a lot of plantation pang araw dito eh sa LA, 'di ba? Oh my God. So yeah, you know what? Like I said, anything. I'm not here to judge people that uses marijuana, medicinal purposes or whatsoever. But I always believe anything that is too much is not good. So you know, they're old enough to know, hopefully, what is right and what is wrong and what is enough and what is not. So you know, I know a lot of people gumagaling o nakakatulong ang marijuana sa katawan nila. So who am I to say right?
Yeah.
A lot of kids na may mga studies that having hundreds of epilepsy um, or seizure every day na napapagaling o natatanggal or nababawasan. So I mean, it does help. It does. I know a lot of people that natulungan din ng marijuana. So again, the problem is yung ibang purpose na ginagawa nila.
Correct.
So
Sabi ni Azeret in big bold letters, all caps, sabi ni Azeret, say no to drugs, sabi ni Azeret. Tapos si Feli Alfien, hi Ate Jen, Jen ko and Kuya Josh and Duet. Hi Feli, Feli late na naman siya from us, Seattle, Seattle, from Seattle si Feli. Hi Feli.
Yes, promise, kunin ko na ang mani ko.
Yeah, mag-guess natin si Feli sa Q1 2022. Now, question ko sa'yo, kasi a lot of yung mga, lalo na ngayon, election time na sa Philippines, di ba? And one of the reasons na sinasabi nila, kaya raw maraming, what's your take on that? I just want to pick your brain on that aspect. Kasi dito, di ba, we're so open in California and Nevada and some other states, ang usage of marijuana kasi na-pass na yan na-approve. Now, what you're saying, yung mga may school of thoughts na kaya daw sa Philippines, maraming addict sa marijuana. Let's not about shabu. Kasi shabu is really a poor man's cocaine. Yung marijuana daw, mas kung daw open, parang dito daw, kasi ginagamit nila yung US study. What they're saying is kapag open yan, for people to buy, there's a possibility na hindi malululong. There will not be addicted to that. Kasi a good example, di ba? Like you, like me. How many times have you gone to those stores just to check it out? Zero.
Yeah.
Diba? And I asked some of my good friends too, are they even interested? No. And they said, well, it's just there Parang nandyan lang niya. What's your take on that? Kasi yung parang, yung bang masyadong, kasi parang nga sinasabi nila, mas bawal, mas masarap, mas hinahanap.
Yes.
What's your take on that? Just on the marijuana aspect of it.
Yes, remember we had talked about that, or I had mentioned that before, na sa atin, sa Pilipinas, kahit 3 years old, the minute the 3 years old can say beer, they can walk across the street and grab a beer for their father, their uncle, their grandfather, or whatsoever. And even the cigarettes, di ba? Anybody can buy them. So, in reality, sa Philippines, hindi katulad ng ibang bansa na talamak ang sigarilyo, ang cancer, and then ang pagiging alcoholic because available sa atin Diba? Kaya nga ako, never naman na uminom, never akong nanigat. So I tried it. I'm not a hypocrite. I tried it. I didn't like the taste. And then allergic ako sa alcohol. So that's why hindi nangyari. So that's one thing. But
nawala ka, Ate Jen.
Nawala
ka. Yeah.
Oh? Okay,
yeah,
hello.
Meron na.
The problem is, for those people na talamak ng gumamit. So once you open the market to it, diba, bang usapan yon, diba? Yeah. Yun ang problema. Kasi sa atin, sa Pilipinas, mas marami tayong nababalitaan na na-OD or nagtutulak or it's bad, mas masama yung ginagawa nila, more of compared to medicinal purpose, diba? So yun ang problema. Talamak na talagang parang recreational.
Yeah.
Diba? Hindi
versus
talaga
medicinal. Correct.
So, yun ang problema sa atin. I think that's magiging problema yan. Pero
sa tingin mo ba, Ate Jen, dapat nire-regulate yon? Kasi wala regulation ngayon. Ngaraw, ang sabi ng mga ibang defendant doon, what they're saying is i-open, going parang dito legal.
Yes.
Kasi mas maraming problema daw pag hindi regulated. Kasi dito regulated It's allowed pero it's regulated. What's your take on that? Is that something that and the reason why I'm asking, kasi pag mga miges na tayo mga politician will be asking on that regarding regulation of illegal drugs, especially marijuana.
Yes. I think it should be regulated for the safety of the consumer too. Kasi remember, if it's not regulated, kung sino-sino lang ang pwedeng gumawa niyan, magtanim niyan, magbalot niya na whatsoever. And then at the same time, once it's being taxed, ibang usapan na yan eh. May bayad na rin, kumikita na rin ng government natin. And then at the same time, ang mga tao, minsan alam mo naman, galit sa tax. So, okay. So, yun ang ano natin, yun ang problema natin.
Now, Ate,
But I think it should be regulated. It should really be regulated and let the people decide if they want to use it or not. And then since I'm pretty sure once regulated yan, mas magiging mahal or mura or whatsoever. Or, I'm not really sure or particular. I really don't know kung paano ang sistema ng mga ganyan, like even the cigarettes. Pero I think it is better to be regulated and open na. Kasi pag open na nga, hindi na sila magtatago, hindi na sila, nako, bawal to, kukuha ko, ganito, diba? So,
no, Ate Jen, itong like si Ben, diba? Then he shared that to us. What's your stand? I mean, do you really believe na ang pagsisisi ay lagi nasa huli? Yung saying, 'di ba? Meron
yes,
saying ang pagsisisi sa huli. Do you believe that?
Yes, mostly I know I've seen a lot of people and even myself. There's some situations na I mean, gladly it's not, life and death or yung talagang pagsisisihan ko na makukulong ako whatsoever, but there's certain portion ng life natin na we do make a wrong decision, but who are we to know na wrong pala yung decision natin, 'di ba? Kasi trial and error ang buhay eh. That's why for families nga, especially sa parents, 'di ba? Sinasabi natin lagi natin sa mga anak natin, Diyos ko, napagdaanan na namin yan, anak. Huwag niyo nang subukang gawin dahil para hindi na nga kumbaga sabi ko nga sa mga anak ko, you guys are lucky kasi we already went through that and we already know what will be the outcome. So we're telling you exactly what you're supposed to do and not to do. Not because we just were your parents, but because we already know we've been there. We've been through that.
Yeah.
Diba? So yun nga, lagi naman may mga situation na, laging nasa huli nga ang pagsisisi, whether friendship, whether relationship, whether work. There's that's the problem. But you know what? That's life. That always believe that as long as you learn from your mistake, you're good. Because habang may buhay tayo, may pag-asa tayo. The only problem is if we don't accept the fact that we made a wrong decision, then we won't be able to change ourselves or the
Nakakainayang lang kasi Ate Jen, mo, 'di ba? Like si Ben.
Yes, I know.
25 years old. Obviously, nag-aral siya naman, magaling nga siya sa math. Parang I know Ben, you're listening. This is not to criticize you, pero such a wasted life. 'Di ba? Kasi parang there's so much going for you. It's sad that you got associated with Kaloy and with David. Kasi that could have been, but you should have known better at the time. Kasi alam mo naman kung nakita mo nagbebenta ka na, di ba? Uy, pero alam mo Ate Jen, I have a very, very good friend. Alam mo, hindi siya nagpa-rehab. He's been addicted for so many years. Pero ang epiphany niya is because of the child. Meron siyang anak solong anak. Nung na-realize niya na kailangan niyang magbago for the kid, alam mo, nag-cold turkey siya. Dati kasi, alam mo, I was always thinking na kailangan magpa-rehab ka. You go to and we've seen people that they go to rehab, di ba? We know some people, I know some people na ilang beses ang pasok, labas-pasok, not only in the Philippines but also here. They go in and out, 6 months, 8 months, they spend money on that, or sometimes they are provided by the government. Pero bumabalik pa rin So pero itong kaibigan ko talaga, alam mo, pag nag-uusap kami, hanga ako kasi pero mo addict siya since high school hanggang college. Pero nung nagkaanak siya, pa rin siya, user, no? Pero nung nakita niyang nag-grow na yung anak niya, tinanong ko kasi sa kanya, ano yung epiphany, ano yung turning point, ano yung tipping point mo? Sabi niya, na-realize ko, baka hindi ko makita, lumaki yung anak ko. Sabi ko, so nagpa-rehab ka? Sabi niya, hindi. I just decided enough is enough. Sabi niya, it was parang yung withdrawal was for a week. Talagang
Yeah.
super. Sabi niya, I cannot explain to you how difficult it was, pero I know for a fact kasi ako yung may will to do it. And
Exactly.
he was able to totally eradicate it in the system. Wala siyang bisyo, as in. He's a
Yeah.
clean guy now.
Yeah.
Diba?
I do believe in that, Kuya Josh. You know what? Wala yung pagkakaiba sa addicted sa pagkain like me. Ako na mismo ang nagsasabi. It might be funny, really, totoo lang, nakakatawa. Pero totoo. Totoo, Kuya Josh. Because you know what? I did it before. You know, when I had a problem, yung na lumala yung diabetes ko, to be honest, nag-cold turkey rin ako sa pagkain. I did I did the keto diet. I did my diet, my water and everything. I lost some pounds and then my sugar went good. But you know what? And then right after that, nung nakita ko maganda na naman yung sugar ko, oh my goodness, back to na naman, bad habit. So it's really depend on the person talaga. There's no excuse. Talagang, kumbaga, yung nangyayari rin sa akin ulit na naman ngayon sa mga pagkain and everything. It's just an excuse for me na mahirap, but in reality talaga, dapat tao nawala si Kuya Josh.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Kasi nakita ko lang yung PHLV radio na banner natin. So anyway, so it's really depend on the person, but at the same time, depende sa willpower and sa discipline ng tao.
I agree.
It will always boils down to the discipline and to the willpower talaga ng tao. Kasi pag talagang gusto, pwede talaga in anything talaga. Pag gusto may paraan. Ayaw maraming dahilan. Totoo talaga yan in any case talaga. Kaya nga ganun, sabi nga namin na sabi ko magda-diet na naman ako. Pabukas na naman ako ng pabukas. Hindi pa rin.
Wala yung pa holiday. Ate Jen, ang tanong ko sa iyo, when can you tell something becomes an addiction? Kasi like sabi mo, ikaw, ang addiction mo, quote unquote, sa pagkain.
Food.
Would you say it's just like cravings? Di ba cravings lang yon, hindi addiction?
Actually, depende nga sa depend. Ako naman, hindi ko masasabing addiction. I mean, I can live without certain foods naman and everything. But I think yung habit, yung habit mo na, yung habit na gusto ko, kagaya ako, nakatanim na sa isip ko na I rather spend money on food than anything else because I've learned that my grandparents na at least kung gumastos ka ng pagkain, sa katawan mo mapupunta compared to other things na bilhin mo na mamahalin. Always, never deprive yourself with good food, good nutrition. So parang na-instill na sa utak ko yon na sabi ko, okay, no matter what, once, twice, minimum of 2 times a week, kakain ako ng gusto ko every week, dinner or whatsoever. So, yun, parang routine na. In fact, at saka yung utak natin, di ba, na natin na nasanay na, okay, ang Filipino way, kailangan may breakfast, may snack, may lunch, may merienda, and then may dinner, then may midnight snack pa rin. So minsan, kahit hindi tayo nagugutom, ay, kailangan ko nang kumain. Di ba?
Yeah.
Because ang natin, yung clock natin, alam natin, time na to eat. So yun din so we have to actually have, again, the discipline, the willpower to change something. Especially kung hindi naman dapat. Sabi nga, may nagsabi sa akin, kung hindi ka gutom, huwag kang kumain dahil hindi ka naman mamamatay. In fact, there's a record-breaking 90 days with no food, just water. And this person actually had a stage 4 cancer, and that's one of the reasons why he did that. believe it or not, you guys can research it. I'll look for it and then probably post it on our PHLV radio, and people can read it. I'm not saying to do for people to do it. Like I said, we're not doctors, we're not any. But you know what? Just to see na may nangyayaring mga ganong sitwasyon.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Pero
it's
klaruhin
always
natin, Ate Jenna, yung opinion at advice namin is not a
yeah,
reflection on the station or its management.
exactly.
Para ito po
Yeah.
yung mga namin, life experiences na binabahagi namin
Oo.
sa inyo. Well, going back
Exactly.
to
To
Ben,
Ben.
alam mo talagang yung sinabi ni Asaret, talagang it echoed big time sa akin. In bold letters sila niya, say no to drugs. Alam mo, malaking bagay talaga yan eh. It's to me kasi, and I agree with Asaret, in big bold letters talaga, anything that is illegal drugs, no talaga. Regardless of kahit anong excuse. Kung medicinal yan, I could understand, especially kung dumaan sa testing, ganyan, tapos yung the doctor prescribe you.
Yes.
Kasi meron niyang corresponding measurement o ilang beses lang. Pero when it becomes recreational, I agree with you 100%, actually 110%, na for sure pag naging recreation na yan. Tapos yung getting high kasi, ako, maybe, I'm an isolated case, is life not high enough? Di ba? Parang,
yeah.
di ba? Dapat there's so many things you just need to be grateful, especially now with these trying times. Just to wake up in the morning, it's already a gift from God. Although, let's face it, di ba? Ang dami rin naman nating mga challenges, trials, tribulation left and right. Pero at the end of the day, just be grateful that compared to other people who are just contracting COVID or any virus there, not to mention yung mga iba pang cancer, di ba? That in itself, it already, you should be high. Sabi nila, di ba? Ang ganda nung sinabi niya, yung 4 things na nalaman niya. 1, be careful with be choosy with your friends. Mamili ng kaibigan. And we cannot give you any more advice on that kasi you have to be discerning sa sarili mo. Pangalawa, yung sabi nga niya, umiwas sa drugs. Pangatlo, maganda yung buhay. Tapos gusto ko yung sinabi niya, yung pangatlo niya sinabi, magdasal. Alam mo, lately talaga, Ate Jen, yun lang. Ako, I'm going through so many questions. Yun lang talaga. Prayer lang.
I myself can attest to that.
Grabe, di ba? Parang, and I saw people talaga, and I talked to people recently, yun talagang pinangahawakan. So ako, and I've seen worse scenario pa than what I'm going through or what other people's going through. And for some beautiful reason, things get better, if not best, because they hold on to prayers. Totoo yun, sabi nila, di ba? Prayers move mountain. Sabi nga yun daw ang weapon to combat anything. Ikaw, Ate Jen, ano mo kay Ben? Last word natin. Last advice mo, last message.
Okay, Ben, like I said, I'm so sorry that you have to go through this to realize it, but it's still not too late. I believe in miracles, especially this Christmas season. Let's ask our listeners, our friends, our families, our prayer warriors. Let's ask for a miracle for you, especially you repenting. You admit to the wrongdoing, and you want to live, and that's very important. I believe in. So I will pray for you myself. In fact, I will do my mission and put your name on that mission, hopefully na makatulong ang prayers ko para sa paggaling mo. I always still believe in miracles, and we know what, things do happen for a reason. Whatever happens, good luck. Like I said, thank you for sharing. We love you. We're your family. I'm pretty sure your family loves you and proud of you. No matter what, and have a happy Merry Christmas. I know it's kind of hard, especially when you're sick, but just pray, That's all I can say right now. Talagang, well, nandito lang kami. If you need to talk to anybody, call Kuya Josh, call me, text us.
Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
Uy, Ate Jen, okay. PSA na tayo, public service announcement.
Oh, teka muna, let me go.
Oh.
Batiin ko muna si Papa. Happy birthday
Hi!
to my father.
Happy
And
birthday po!
Benjamin ko, and to my brother-in-law, Jerry Ching. Happy birthday. And my kumare Ronora Galang. Happy birthday. So yan. At yung mga nagsa-celebrate ng birthday, happy birthday. And watch out, Noy Pete's Las Vegas is gonna be opening December 10 next.
Oh wow, that's exciting.
Yes. And in fact, nagpunta kami sa Noy Pizzeritos kanina ng kapatid ko at ng aking pamangkin at ng sister-in-law ko at yon. So anyway, talagang masarap ang pagkain, grabe. So now we have it in Las Vegas. Yay. At the town fair. Yeah.
So official na yan. Okay, now yung sa mga nasa Philippines, just be careful po. Especially now, it's already been announced, nakapasok na po yung new variant.
Oh,
pero, and then Manila or NCR was placed on level 2 or alert level 2, which is compared to 4 at saka 3, mas you still move around. As far as travel, Ate Jen, wala pang announcement. So right now, as it stands, 3 days pa rin ang quarantine.
Actually, Kuya Josh, let me correct that. I'm sorry. Because I was watching it. They said it's actually, they announced it 8 days.
Now?
8
oh
days.
My gosh.
So,
kanina lang nag-announce?
8 days for unvaccinated.
Oh, unvaccinated.
And then 6 days. 6 days for the vaccinated. So you have to make sure that you bring your vaccination card. They still require a PCR test. Okay?
72 hours pa rin.
Yes. Yeah. And then at the same time, after yung quarantine mo sa hotel, magko-quarantine ka pa rin sa bahay mo. So a total of 14 days quarantine.
I know, it's so sad, no?
Yeah,
ang maganda lang kasi ngayon, yung naman parating dito, nag-announce kanina sa ang health services natin, if you arrive from any other location to Los Angeles, I could speak yung LA, you need to check nasan kayo. There is a libre sa airport na if you're feeling sick or meron kang parang you feel like you contracted something on your way back to US, meron pong designated area sa airport, you could be tested na fast and you get your result right away. Tapos they advise, if you're feeling sick, then advise also, highly advise sila, Ate Jen, na upon your arrival, 3 days upon your arrival, magpapa-CR test ka. And dito kasi wala tayong problema, walang bayad eh. Okay? Yung staff ko kasi, sa Manila kasi, ang pinakamura ngayon is, and there's 2 ways pala ng PCR. One is saliva. Sa Philippines, we're talking about Philippine scenario. One is saliva, PCR through saliva. The other one is to swab. And according to the airlines, any of those tests is okay. Or any of those system of collecting is okay and acceptable. Basta kailangan PCR test. Okay? So pero, ang pinakamurang nahanap namin ng staff is 1,500 for saliva PCR.
Okay.
Test. Pag naman swab test, 2,800 pesos. Okay? Dito kasi sa atin, Ate Jen, pa-schedule ka lang, minsan walk-in, di ba? Libre. You could go to Walgreens, CVS, and Target, and all those places.
Yes, yeah. So hopefully, tapos narinig ko pa sa news na there's a lot of vaccines na nag-expired na. Yeah. So nakakayang, so people, please try to use it, avail it, take advantage of it. I mean, especially with mga variant. Kasi people doesn't understand. Yung variant nanggagaling sa mga unvaccinated people. Doon nag-mutate ang virus. So please, para sa safety ninyo, ng family nyo, ng friends
For all of
nyo,
us. Yeah. Especially for the
but
holidays, Ate Jane. This is the time na talagang we should be, especially 2022 is just around the corner. We've been on this
I know.
rat for 2 years now in March
2
of
years na?
2022. Yeah, 1
Yes,
year
exactly.
and almost 9 months, no? 9 months na. So,
I know.
enough na. Parang ito na, nakakabangon na tayo sa
Yeah.
mga. Ito na naman. By
Pati yung
God's grace,
tigas
I
ng
think we
ulo,
should be okay.
tigilan na, utang na loob. Yeah.
I know, we're all
Mga
connected.
tao.
Sabi ni Connie Asuncion is watching. Hello to the both of you. Hi, Connie. She's watching from Project 7. Okay. Now, okay, message ka na, Ate Jen. Okay, nakita ko nagmamask ka na eh. Last
Oo,
message
nasa
before we
loob
go.
ako ng ano. Okay, guys, still be careful, be safe out there. A very, very Merry Christmas to everybody. And please get vaccinated if you're not vaccinated. So,
Ayan, kakain na si Ate Jen. Sa restaurant
I
ka
know.
na naman.
I know na a late night sabay ganun eh. But anyway, guys, be careful out there. Ben, like I said, I will pray for you. Don't lose hope. Just pray, and we'll see you. Okay?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see you one of these days.
Message mo, Ate Jen.
Yun na. So, yun na po tayo. So, I have to turn it off real quick. Kuya Jush, ikaw naman.
Sige. Ako po, before, unang-una, Ben, maraming salamat sa tiwala. And for those people watching us, maraming salamat for always tuning in. We will be back again next Sunday, 2 o'clock po in the Philippines, and then 10 o'clock on a Saturday here, 2 o'clock on Sunday, ang Dear Kuya Josh, Ate Jen. And that's our regular schedule po. And then for the rest of the world, depende po on the time zone and where you are located. If you miss, sabi nga ni Feli Feli, don't worry. Alam mo, marami kasi mga nag-Christmas party, and I understand. If you miss any of the shows, feel free to go back and watch the replay on PHLV Radio YouTube channel, or also on our website, www.phlbradio.com. Yung po mga sabi, sorry, late kami. It's okay, marinig nyo po yun, and you could still make a comment. And please, thank you for continuous supporting, your incessant support of all the shows of PHLV. Maraming salamat po. And before I close the show, and every shows that I close, ang sinasabi ko po lagi, be kind. You can never go wrong with kindness, and any act of kindness that you do will come back to you. So with that, happy day po sa inyong lahat across the world, at maligayang araw sa inyo, at happy week po this coming week. Keep everybody safe, be happy and protected, and God bless us all. Sige po. Good night po.
Alright, good night everybody. So we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, Ate Jen. Bye-bye.
Bye,
See you.
Bye, Kayo. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Johan.
Just like a friend from back home. This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV.